I'm sure we've all heard the common phrase, think of the starving kids in Africa, when maybe throwing away our food or being ungrateful for what we have. But did we ever put in the effort to actually look beyond food and how other countries are affected in other areas, as well as actually address the issues? We often ignore this phrase as we hear it so often, but our ignorance prevents us from providing help where it is clearly needed. The nonprofit organization Village Reach has taken notice of this issue and has provided help in not only the food and hunger areas, but also more specifically the medical field. Hello, my name is Samantha Delgado, and this is my advocacy speech. Before I begin speaking further on the program, I want to discuss global health unfairness. We often speak of the unfairness we receive in America, but turn a blind eye to those in other countries. Research from 2018 by the National Academy of Sciences shows that poor quality care is responsible for up to 15% overall deaths in low and middle income countries. The unfairness comes in many forms, starting with discrimination, whether it be our age, gender, race, economic status, and our past. Discrimination against patients is a leading cause of large healthcare and societal losses. According to the American CDC in 2014, 8.2% of persons reported delaying or not receiving medical care due to cost. 5.6% reported not receiving needed prescription drugs due to cost. And 10% reported not receiving needed dental care due to cost in the last 12 months. These statistics are only from America. Imagine the difference for another country. Second, I want to go over our call to help. It is our responsibility to see these issues and address them. With news stations and social media, we are shown a new side of life from other continents and specifically countries or small towns. It is our job to see this and provide that help that is asked for. As we scroll through our feeds, we should be considering how we may alter the world to make healthcare more accessible and effective. I encourage you to do research beyond what I discussed today. In August 2012, data from Pew Internet and American Life Project found that around 85% of all U.S. adults use the internet, meaning multiple times a day, multiple scrolls. We may be scrolling past possible opportunities to take a step into advocacy and donation. Village Reach opens a new door to those with not only money donations, but self-donations by going out to work at a local community or going out on a further program to Africa. The nonprofit organization responding to this issue that I have chosen and I have mentioned before is Village Reach. They have their headquarters based in Seattle, Washington State, addressing the issue of global health but focus on the impacting the continent of Africa. They have sent aid to Kenya, Malawi, and Mozambique by partnering with the Ministry of Health, the Africa CDC, and the World Health Organization, otherwise known as WHO. Village Reach has gratefully impacted the area by sending help with health facilities and staff members. Their website states that 111 million people have increased ability to access quality healthcare in Africa. The organization values collaboration as seen through their work with partners and equality due to high discrimination. They implement a 4-step process introduced to us through their website. Step 1, learn. 2, develop and evaluate. 3, scale and transition. And 4, sustain. We can help Village Reach in their pursuit through money and supply donations, as well through personal interaction. You can directly donate to Village Reach and their programs through www.villagereach.org. They offer open discussion and documents of finances, results, and overall process. As I end the topic, I want to ask you to find your own way of donation, or outreach that isn't just limited to money, but also through other valuable resources of prayer, donations of are what may seem extras, but are very necessary to those in need, as donations of food, objects, and our own healthcare and abilities. By sending ourselves out on missions, we can show love from another country as well as great support that they may not have access to in their own country. This is a very important issue to discuss and involve ourselves in the solution of. Thank you so much for listening to my speech today, and I hope you learned something new.